What is going on, YouTube? Keith here from Outerhaven. What is going on? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here in front of the game. You guys may have heard of this. You may have not. It's called Seraph. I always pronounce the game wrong, so I'm just going to call it Seraph. Basically, it's a side-scrolling 2D platforming action game which features Angel. I'm tongue-tied here at the moment. Excuse me. That's packing a pair of pistols. And unlike most games like this, you think of like Contra or Metal Slug or things of that nature. This game is actually a little different in the fact that you don't control the aiming. Your job is to control the angel, basically jump and flip and dodge and get her out of harm's way. And all you got to do is hold down the shoot button or the fire button, and the angel will take care of the aiming. She can aim at two things at once. She can aim at one. You can focus fire. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it's actually a lot of fun. I've been playing this game for a couple of weeks now. I really enjoy it. So I figured what I would do is go ahead and do some playthrough commentary of it because I know a lot of people haven't really heard of this game just yet. It's still in Steam Early Access, even though it came out during I think April 26th, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I want a lot of people to get exposure to this game because I think Dreadbit actually has something special going on here. And what I also think is really cool about this game is the fact that the features they incorporate into the game is really cool. Not only does the game have a dynamic difficulty setting, which ramps up as you play. If you do good, you don't die as much. The difficulty ramps up. But what's also pretty cool is I think this is the first time I've ever seen a game like this, at least on a PC. Well, I actually know outside of Rise of Tomb Raider because they did something similar to this. But if you go to the game and you go to game experience, you can actually go and hook up your Twitch information there. Now, it's kind of sad that it doesn't incorporate YouTube, but Twitch is still the forerunner when it comes to streaming games, so I can see why they did this. But it's pretty cool. So you can basically change, as you see in the upper right-hand corner, you can put a webcam here without using something like XSplit or OBS or whatever you use for your streaming purposes. You also could, like I said, you put in your Twitch information and it will stream to Twitch automatically. So that's actually really cool. I'm glad to actually put that in the game. For you PC fanatics like myself, PC Master Race for life. Unfortunately, guys, there's not a lot of options to choose from. You got window, you can change the size of the window, you can go full screen, you can change the gamma, but that's it. No AA, you can't drop any settings, you can't change the settings. This is pretty cut and dry, guys. It's just all you get. And it's not a big deal because this game kind of runs on most machines. I played it on an old Athlon. Actually, I take it back. I played it on the old Fion X2 945. And it ran pretty good, but it was rocking a GTX 970 as well. So I can't really speak for everybody's system. But this game was designed from the ground up to play at 60 frames per second. That's the game optimization. You have to play it at 60 frames per second. Anything less, the game runs slow, and you don't get the shebang, the whole big picture of the game. So I've talked enough. I'm going to jump in and get some gameplay and probably play about good 15-20 minutes. I'm pretty far in the game, so what I'll do is I'll do a new game since you guys have not seen this, and I will go back and start from scratch. It's not a big deal because I want people to see the game, and I want you guys to give props to Dreadbit and check this out for yourself. It's currently on Steam right now for, I think, $10, but I think today might be the last day. It's going to go up to $12.99, which is still a pretty decent price point for what you're getting here. So we just jumped in the game and we're going to see some commentary. I'm not going to read it because my voice sucks and I'm kind of hoarse from PAX East last week. So I'll let the game do all the speaking or the text because it doesn't have voice acting yet. So as you can see, you're in this kind of a futuristic cell. You're in a prison. You're captured. And as you play, you'll find out why exactly you're in this prison. No, I put auto skip on here and I was hoping that it would go through and do everything for you, but I guess it doesn't. So I'm still going to have to hit the button for you. So as you see, you just were freed. You have a person who's helping you or some kind of entity who's called Guide. Original name, yes, I know. And he's pretty much telling you, hey, I'm coming to give you a hand. You need to get the hell out of here. Let's go. And of course, Seraph is not happy about that. She's been in here for 3 decades, 30 years. I'd be a little pissed off as well. I think that's a typo because it says daemons are coming for you. You know, daemons like in computer daemons, like in scripts, not demons. I'm going to say demons, even though it says daemons. Alright, so we're going to go all Bayonetta style, excuse me. Pick up those guns, turn them sideways, and go gangster. Yeah, shout out to Megamind. Definitely one of my favorite animated movies of all time. So this is the tutorial stage, so we'll just tell you how to play the game. She does have the ability to double jump. Nothing major here. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. Hang on for a second, guys. I'm gonna, after I finish going through this, I'm gonna default my settings real quick because I kind of changed them because they just put in the key binding option as of yesterday. It was not in the game before. So let me just go back real quick. Actually, I can't, so I'll just have to play like this. No big deal. That's kind of bad. I can't change binding as I play. So now the guy's pretty much telling her that, hey, this all happened because of you. You did this in your subconscious. You wanted to get out of this prison, and you made all these demons come here. And of course, she's like, no, there's no way in hell that could have happened. Something else happened. And he's like, nope, it's all you. And she can wall climb, which is pretty cool. You can sit there for a couple seconds before you start climbing down. So she gets the bad news that she is stuck in this human form until she gets all of her essence back. Otherwise, she's going to be here forever. Which she's not pretty keen on that. We also have an air dash, which is pretty helpful when you're playing. You have 2 charges, so you can do it at any given time. You cannot jump through platforms, which is kind of annoying. But you see what I did there? That jump, that dash can be used as another jump. So you can go 1, 2, up, up. Pretty helpful. You'll be using it a lot. Now my gameplay is going to be a little weak here, just because I changed my stuff to the R button, or to the my left bumper, and my air dash is my left trigger. So as you can imagine, I'm going to have to use both of my left fingers to pull the buttons off. Okay, so what I did right there is some enemies, when you kill them, they will do a countdown, and you have to hit X or smite them before they do that. So now she pretty much gets the idea that it's up to her to go through and kill all these demons so she can get out of here. And she's with it now, so. And as you can collect these things, there are experience points, but you also collect other items, materials, which you'll use to create more powerful weapons, change up your character stats, oath, make miracles, and all that fun stuff. So your first objective is to open up these red demonic doors. You have to find pretty much the key master for this level. Pretty much just put a couple angelic bullets in his head and he'll die. And then you'll get out of the room. Simple. Alright, so now we're going to get out of this room and we'll proceed to the next level. So pretty much he was like, I'm about it now, let's go kill everybody. Well, not in those exact words, but you get the drift. Now the door's open and we can get to the next level. And that is the tutorial level. Ugh, I am tongue-tied tonight, guys. I apologize for that. Man. Alright, Lieutenant of Terminus. Hunt down and kill the champion daemon of Terminus. Now, as I said in my review, the combat does get still at times. Some levels are fast-paced, some levels are just slow, like this one. Then again, this is still the tutorial level, I believe. But as you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, there is a meter that says difficulty. Now, as I explained earlier, this is a dynamic difficulty. So, it based on how well you play the game. If you do good, it will ramp up the difficulty on you. And if you don't, well, it'll say where it is. Why can't I get up there? I can't jump to the platform. Durr. Sometimes the platforms aren't really obvious. And if you lose your way, there's a little arrow right there that tells you, hey, go up, dummy. Like it's telling me to go up. But I can't go up that way. That sound it makes reminds me of Star Trek. Come on, you big dummy, get over here. I want to kill you. Yeah, I apologize, guys. There's really not a lot going on here. Yeah, the first couple levels are pretty drag. Now, what's actually pretty cool also about the game is it has an online option, pretty much like a scoreboard. It's called Daily Challenge. So basically, you compete against other people on the game, obviously, to see who can get the better score. Now, that is a lot of fun. The enemies in that are trained to just take you down. No mercy. They will just knock you down and kill you where you stand. Now, that's something I've been playing for a couple hours today. Still can't beat the #1 guy, but it's definitely a challenge. Now, you may think this guy is like a boss. He's more like a mini boss. When you see a boss, you will definitely know it. But not this guy. He's chump change compared to the real bosses in this game. And sometimes when I'm playing, I do feel like I'm trying to control where I'm shooting at. it's just my brain's been trained so long. Again, Contra, Metal Slug, two of my favorite stable 2D side-scrolling shooters have basically trained me to aim my guns constantly. And this game comes out of nowhere. It's like, nope, you don't need to do that. Just dodge. Dragon Ball Z and Bridge Piccolo. Dodge! Alright, so we're out of this level. I don't think I've collected enough stuff yet, so I really wanted to show you how the actually I'll do that. I'll show you how you can use your the stuff you picked up to go to basically an upgrade center. No, I will quit. Let's go, game. There we go. So if you go back to play, there's an option here called upgrades, and with an upgrade you have access to oaths and transmutation. Now the oaths are pretty much character traits. You know, you can change your munitions, you can change your defensive skills, you can change holy skills. Now, I don't have anything, I don't think. Well, I do have one shard, so I can use it. So basically, tier 1 is basically damage from dual-wielded weapons is increased when attacking two separate enemies at once. That's pretty much when she's shooting, she will aim both of her guns in two different directions. That's pretty useful when a bunch of enemies are around and things get pretty chaotic. But for the most part, it's a worthwhile skill. However, you tend to get hurt a lot in this game, so I would recommend defense just being the first one you pick. Just because, you know, if you live longer, you go further in the game. And yeah, I have no other shards. Actually, I do have one other shard, don't I? Wait, did I use that? Yeah, I used that there. Oh, I had a bunch of them. Oh wait, no, okay, I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. So basically, it carries over. So even though I started the game over, the stuff I had before is still there. Okay. So transmutation is basically you can go ahead and use materials that you find in the game, like the shards and other things, metals. You can deconstruct weapons, all that fun stuff, and you can upgrade weapons, and create weapons, which is pretty cool. And you got wards you can make, and of course miracles, which are side abilities. So right now I have access to orb and to repel and demon sight. That was one I unlocked the other day. Now let me go back. Sorry, disintegration. So pretty much the passive miracle allows Seraph to destroy unwanted weapons and blockers to gain metal parts, and those metal parts are what you use to make certain things like the weapons and the wards and other things. So keep in mind, you know, you definitely need this, and it's pretty much how the game goes from there. You get to build your stuff as you go. It's a lot of fun. Takes a while to pick up stuff though. And since I'm here, I've been playing for about a good 18 minutes. I will hit up options real quick. I will go back and change my controls. At the same time, like I said, Dreadbit just put in the ability to remap the buttons on the controller and the keyboards as of the 1st, which was yesterday. And that's something that myself and a lot of gamers in early access for this game have been asking for. So it's good to see that we can actually do that now. So as you can see, I can just say I want to rebind my button, and I can change and do all sorts of weird, funky things that I probably don't like to do, change stuff. But yeah, it's good that they actually got that in place now, and it's actually really smooth. It's intuitive. You know what you're doing. Same thing for the keyboards. Everything has a place, and everything is labeled. So yeah, it's not bad. So let's go check out the daily challenge. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked again, but it's okay. So Dragonborn Panda has 3 million. Presidente has 3 million. The Hitman 420 has 2.3 million, and the Black Mage has 1.8 million. I'm probably lucky if I can get 100,000. And as you see, each challenge has a time limit. So this one has 21 hours left. That can't be right. Maybe 21 minutes. So I'm going to start the challenge. And like I said, the difficulty in the challenges are a little more advanced than playing the regular game. Pretty much the goal here is to survive and get the high score. See right there, I used one of my special abilities. Didn't have access to that in the tutorial, but I have it now since I'm playing a regular game. And you shoot it and it comes back, so it's like a boomerang essentially. The other one I have is like an AoE effect. It takes everybody in my way, just moves them. It's not strong, but it helps get people off your ass. I'm not doing so well because I'm not picking up the experience that I need to gain levels here, or to gain score points. And why haven't I found a weapon yet? Ah! I just made it. Now see, weapons you usually find shotguns, I think it's a rocket launcher, maybe it's just an advanced shotgun. You have different pistols, submachine guns, and a couple other weapons you can pick up along the way. Hey guys, stop trying to hit me and actually freaking hit me. All at a time. Look at that! I actually got 2 million! I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Ha ha! But did I make the scoreboard? One had 1.8 million. So I am in 4th place. As you can see, there's not a lot of people playing this game right now, which is the reason why I am making this live commentary video, because people need to play this game. It is a little boring when you first start out, but the game is a lot of fun. Like I said, I did do a review of it over at our website at www.theouterhaven.net. If you like games like Contra and Metal Slug, you like games, the side-scrolling shooters with a little unique spin to it, you might want to give this game a try out. Like I said, it is $10 right now, but it's going up to $12.99, I think, at the end of the day. And right now it's 10:49 Eastern Standard Time, and this is in Steam. I think Steam time is Pacific Standard Time. I may be incorrect, but I think you got a couple hours to pick it up if you happen to see this video before May 3rd, 2016. I may be wrong. It may be under this week. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so Seraph. What do you guys think about it? You know, is it something you might want to play? Do you like what you see so far? Do you have any suggestions for Dreadbit? If you do, definitely check out the Steam forum or just hit up the Steam store or leave a comment. These guys are listening to the community. They're doing a lot of work. They're putting in a lot of effort, and this game has come a very long way. So I definitely think if you like this, if you like what you're seeing, definitely check it out. Definitely give them a round of applause. Give them some comments. It's a lot of fun. Like, trust me, guys. I just started a new game for you guys, but I beat the game already. And this game is a lot of fun. And as always, guys, if you like what you see, please give us a like and subscribe. And if you didn't, tell us what you didn't like, and we'll definitely work on that and improve, because you guys make us what we are. We're a small site, but we're trying to move up, and we can do that with your help. So once again, guys, this has been Keith from the Outerhaven, checking out Serafi. Again, I can't pronounce the game properly. Maybe you guys should tell me how to pronounce it. All right? I'll see you next time with something else different on the Outerhaven Plays. Peace! Peace means go away. Goodbye.